I'm so sorry.
A pregnant woman in Surrey who felt she was giving birth says she was sent away from the hospital 3 times in one day. On her 4th visit, she ended up having the baby on Surrey Memorial's hospital floor.
I feel panic whenever I see a lady. Like in my mind, I don't want anything like this to happen to them. I want them to have a safe delivery and that they stay with them. So there's no chance that the baby would have to go to the ICU. Pawandeep Kaur Samra says she's traumatized after the birth of her child. On Christmas Day, she knew her baby was ready to be born. She and her husband rushed to Surrey Memorial Hospital. But despite her pleas, she says staff told her she wasn't ready to deliver and she should go home. She returned a total of 4 times over 24 hours. And on the very last visit, she says her baby was already starting to come out as they drove up to the building. The staff came running. They brought her out and put her on a stretcher. Then after putting her on the stretcher, they held the baby, then cut her pants. You can say she was half naked, like she only had half her clothes on. Then they had a blanket but couldn't figure out whether they should hold the baby. I was sort of freaked out. They were freaked out too, like they were closing their eyes and everything. Then after the baby started to cry quite a bit of time after, then pretty much the entire delivery was there at the main gate. Patient Pathways is an organization that helps educate and support patients to advocate for themselves before and during their care. Owner Connie Jorsvik says she's heard similar reports from her clients and says this is likely another symptom of BC hospitals being severely understaffed.
It really doesn't surprise me that even maternity is being affected at the moment because nurses and all of their support staff are getting sick as well. But this is a symptom of what it was. It was bad before the pandemic. And now we have, as I say, the healthcare system isn't broken right now, it's shattered.
A local pregnancy and birthing coach tells City News the incident doesn't surprise her.
We've grown up with, they're going to take care of us. And the doctors have been trained of, we control everything, we take care of you, and we know what's wrong. And with birth, it's more intuitive than that. Like, we actually are more intuitive in knowing what our bodies need. And that's an aspect that's just not being listened to.
City News did reach out to the Fraser Health Authority for comment, but they said they would not be available to reply in time for broadcast. Samar tells us she ultimately is beyond thankful her baby is okay, but she remains fearful for other expectant mothers. We are thankful to God that she is fine and baby is fine too. He cried on time. His health is fine. We are thankful for that. In Surrey, Ashley Burr, City News.